Hey guys, this is Backlog Gaming back with another top 5 list. Today we are going to be covering PlayStation 4's backwards compatibility. Recently at E3 we had announced that Xbox One is going to start be featuring Xbox 360 backwards compatibility going forward. Now this is a huge blow to Sony since they do not offer any type of backwards compatibility right now on the disc format itself. Now, in these steps, it's just going to be very, very brief. Number 5 is an easy navigatable menu, essentially to tie in where we would go to play our past games. This is essential that if I want to play something that is not currently a PS4 game, I could access something. Now, they do have the PlayStation Now platform. They may be able to use this platform essentially since they've already spent time developing this platform. That would probably make the most sense for them to use it as the area that you would go essentially to play your games that are from the previous systems and genres and everything. Now, number 4 is going to be make the PlayStation 4 play everything. Essentially, on the PlayStation 4, we can't play this, we can't play that. It really depends on what you're doing. I want to be able to play PSP, I want to be able to play PS1, PS2, PlayStation 3. You don't have to include Vita, essentially, because you guys do have PlayStation TV that you are pushing, and you also have the PlayStation Vita itself as a handheld system. So, essentially, I want to see everything prior to that be able to be played. So, again, to recap that, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation Portable. I should be able to play all 4 of those systems on my PlayStation 4. There is no reason, essentially, the PlayStation 4 is powerful enough to run all 4 platforms with ease. So from there, the number 3 thing I would like to see is that the PlayStation Store, what I bought on PlayStation 3, on my PSP, on my PlayStation Vita, whatever it be, if it is in those 4 categories of backwards compatibility, I want to be able to transfer all that data, all those downloads to the PlayStation 4 and be able to play them. Essentially, that's not asking a ton from Sony to do this. Essentially, if I bought a game on PlayStation 3, it should play on my PlayStation 4. If I bought a game that is a PlayStation 2 classic, it should play on my PlayStation 4. If I bought a PS1 classic, it should play on my PS4. If I bought a PlayStation Portable game, Monster Hunter, whatever the case may be, it should play on my PlayStation 4. Second is, if they don't want to use the PlayStation Now platform, essentially they could do something with emulators. Emulators are developed so you can play past games on a different operating system. It probably would not take Sony that often or that long to essentially program one of these to where if I put in the disc and it reads the disc as, oh, this is a CD disc, I need to rip the data from this disc and create an image of it. Okay, this image is on my hard drive. This image is of X game. Boom. Okay. Boot the game, play the game, awesome. It's a separate mode that you go into, kind of like what the Wii U has for backwards compatibility for Wii games or GameCube games. So essentially that is a way they can do it. If they can't have them on the PlayStation Now platform due to contract restrictions or anything like that, this would be another method to the madness in order to play backwards compatibility of your games. Number 1 is use the PlayStation Now platform. Essentially, this platform was created for streaming, renting, buying games. Now, you guys had originally created this platform and announced it at last year's E3, I believe, but it's obviously not going to pan out the same way that you guys had hoped, and it's not getting the same recognition that you guys hoped it would. Essentially convert, mold, and change this platform to your needs to follow up with backwards compatibility and compete with Microsoft in that sense and the Wii U. With this now, maybe it'd be like you put the disc in to the system then reads said disc, and then it automatically knows, okay, this is X game. It essentially unlocks that game for streaming capabilities. Or if you wanted to download it to your system so you don't have to stream it, it would give you that option also. Another way that I figured that this is when the disc is in there, it unlocks what is in the PlayStation Now platform, and then when you take the disc out, obviously it relocks it. Essentially, this would prevent people from, just buying games, popping them in, unlocking them, and then going and reselling them back. Essentially, how you want to handle that, that's totally up to you if you want people to have the actual disc. So that's my top 5 reasons. From there, just a quick recap. One, I wanted an easy navigation menu to where you go to one place to play everything. Make PlayStation 4 play everything from PSP, PS1, PS2, PS3, and back. Anything that's obviously PS4 is going to play on it, and obviously we wouldn't have the PlayStation Vita because of the PlayStation TV. Number 3 is going to be the PlayStation store. Everything that I've purchased off of the PlayStation 4, no matter what is under my user account, automatically transfers forward. Then I am able to download said game on my system or unlock it in the PlayStation Now platform. Number 2 would be emulators. If you need to get across any contract problems with other past developers, maybe they're not around or somebody bought the rights and they're not going to allow you to do that, then from there you can have an emulator set up that if you have the physical disc, will allow you to put in that disc and then unlock said game. Then from there, number 1, using the PlayStation Now platform. Since you've already spent time and money developing this, you could essentially mold this into what you need to do to have backwards compatibility on the PS4 that's actually useful. So if you guys have any other ideas, feel free to comment below. Again, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like seeing more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel down below. And I'll see you guys next time.